Welcome. From Atlantic City, New Jersey, Paris Island, South Carolina, BFE, Idaho, and all points in between, boys and girls, this is Spanky's Experimental Puppet Doggone It Theater Company. We don't care who you voted for, who you love, how you crack the egg. The only thing we care about is puppets. And all that other noise and distraction, well, that stays out there, because in this dojo, dog, we're about puppets. So I want to welcome you to a special encore performance of Spanky's VD Greatest Hits to Date. We're going to do episodes 1 through 3 with a little surprise in there. Maybe the Chad and Karen sex tape. Couple of promos and other vibes Spanky's working on, and golly gee, it's a smorgasbord of fun-filled entertainment for the entire family. With that said, let's get rocking. Hi, kids. It's your good pal Satan. Gotta be honest, so far, 2021's been a real gas. I gotta tell ya, you're doing swell, each and every one of you. But enough about me, kids. How about a shout out from all of Satan's fans? I gotta be honest, Satan. So far, 2021 has not been peachy keen. Don't clown me! I can't clown you. I can't clown you, Satan. I can't clown anybody. You see, I'm a clown college dropout. And so far, 2021, man, there's no love for a clown college dropout. Yeah! Yeah, man! Yeah! Embrace the suck! Yeah! Yeah! Wow, man! I gotta tell you, Satan, kinda rock, dog! Weed pusher, you flatter me, dog. Just keep pushing that pot. Obviously, these are less than ideal times. I suppose it is hard to explain, but in these times, perhaps we need somebody that's not afraid to tell it like it is. Gee golly, boys and girls, this is your bestest pal Spanky, reminding you I'm a professional. You kids shouldn't try this at home. Anyway, presenting the brand new opening, Spanky will never jump the shark. At a time when we desperately need a new hero, someone who will never jump the shark has emerged. Go Spanky, fly high. From Atlantic City, New Jersey, Paris Island, South Carolina, BFE, Idaho, and all points in between, this is Spanky's Experimental Puppet Theater Company. Wow! Wow, that Spanky can really fly. He would never jump the shark. still think marijuana is harmless. Well, look at Chad and Karen. Strung out and tripping out on marijuana. So delusional on hemp, they thought it'd be a great idea to make a sex tape. Oh, no one will find out. Let's get high and trip out on their narcotic marijuana, and then film us fornicating on our mobile devices. Yeah, man, they're getting jiggy with it. Karen's getting jiggy with it. She's no longer a good girl, dude. Marijuana made her bad. She's naughty now. Yeah, Karen, you're a naughty girl. And you could totally trust Chad. He's gonna delete that movie as soon as you guys are done. It won't be on Pornhub. After all, you're a good girl, right? Ha 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 ha. Join us next week as we do a deep dive into the Chad and Karen sex tape here on Spanky's Experimental Puppet and Theater Company. Who's the real puppet, dude? Fuck, Karen's kinda hot, man. What's she doing with a douche like Chad in the first place, man? Well, gee golly, boys and girls. It's your good pal, bestest friend, Spanky. Yeah, man, Spanky understands these are unusual times. And with Valentine's Day right around the corner, some of you may be feeling a little more tense. But rest assured, your good pal Spanky has your back. We're taking a deep dive into that kooky topic, romance. And along the way, we're going to glorify the use of marijuana and use a lot of bad words.
Gee golly! Blowing grass and filthy language. Golly gee! Golly gee willikers, Penelope. I'm having the bestest time.
That's nice, Tommy. You're a good friend. I'm just a little disappointed. I was hoping we would see Super Duper Peachy Keen Kid.
Gee golly, Penelope. I really super dig your vibe. Thanks for going out with me today.
Oh, Tommy, you're a good friend, like a brother to me. By the way, you told me you knew Super Duper Peachy Keen Kid. Do you have a way of getting in touch with him? I'd really like to see him.
Ah, gee, Penelope, that's swell. You know, when I think about you, I get all tingly down there.
Tommy, I have no idea what you're talking about, but maybe if we go to the beach, Super Duper Peachy Keen Kid will be there.
Yeah, Penelope, I get it. You're digging my vibe as well. Hey, maybe less talk, more action. It's time that you and I start dealing with this attraction. Yeah, Penelope, Tommy's coming in for a landing.
Oh no, what am I gonna do?
Yeah, Penelope, yeah, here I come.
I don't want to hurt his feelings. I know what I'll do. Gee golly, that was wonderful, Penelope. Gee, Tommy, thank you for the peck on the cheek. I hope you know that you're a very, very good and dear friend. I also hope you know that that is all you will ever be, a good friend. I have eyes for Super Duper Peachy Keen Kid. Well, Jesus balls Christ. It looks like I'll be pulling my pud on Valentine's Day. But golly gee, I suppose that's a small price to pay. Because being Peachy Keen Kid
is pretty gosh darn important. But gee whiz, I still have needs. Gee whiz, I wish Penelope liked me as Tommy, because I'd really like to tap that ass. It just wouldn't be right to do it as Super Duper Peachy Keen Kid. Oh my! Super Duper Peachy Keen Kid! Oh hi! Oh, hi, Penelope. How are you? You look so firm, Peachy Keen Kid. Can I touch? Gee golly. Okay. Gee whiz. Whoops. Gee golly. Whoops. Gee golly. Gee golly is right, Super Duper Peachy Keen Kid. Gee whiz, I'm getting tingly down there. Gee golly.
From Atlantic City, New Jersey, Paris Island, South Carolina, BFE, Idaho, and all points in between, boys and girls. Golly gee willikers, it's your bestest pal.
Gee golly, it's Spanky. Golly gee willikers, just when you thought it was safe to go back in the water again.
Spanky's puppets. Who's the real puppet? Hey, please like, subscribe, share, and review, man, because I'm just about making dreams come true. What kind of dreams was that? I want a kid to be able to sit down with his counselor and say, hey man, when I grow up, I want to smoke weed and play puppets. If I can make that dream come true for just one person, then this puppet show's worth it, man. Sup, man? It's Chad. And yeah, man, I know hard times. You see, I was a weed junkie. But that was then, man. And this is now, man. And now, I'm weed free. I've been working a program of recovery. And I've been so rockin' successful that I've been asked to speak at a local Weed Anonymous meeting. Yeah, man, it got dark, dog. All I was doing was waking and baking, playing music and fornicating. Let me tell you, man, blowing grass was nowheresville. But I gave him hope, too. Look, man, as long as you can be humble like me and just be the most selfless, greatest, kindest person, you can kick this habit, man. You can live weed-free. But there was someone really special I wanted to thank. Hey, in addition to my higher power, I'd like to give a shout out to Karen. Yo, Karen, you still rock my world, man. Chad, it was a little unusual to get a shout out in your weed addict meeting. What can I say, man? You rock my world. So, what big plans do you have for us tonight? Wow, Karen, isn't it awesome that we can have so much fun without blowing grass? Gee whiz, Chad, your old band's playing.
It'd be the most fun to go in and watch them. Karen, I'm a junkie in recovery. Those rock and rollers, they all blow grass. I better not go in. I think I'm gonna head home and work on my recovery podcast. You wanna come help me?
Sure. Why not?
Right on, Karen. You're the gal for me, all right. Wow. No weed and watching Chad, a grown man, work on a silly podcast all night. Wow. Dreams do come true.
Well, hey, Karen. How'd it go last night with Chad?
Oh, Trixie, ever since Chad stopped blowing grass, things just haven't been the same, especially intimately.
I have to be honest with you, Karen. Doesn't surprise me. Those former weed junkies, they really become duds in the boudoir.
Oh, Trixie, it's horrible. I have to be honest with you. I need it. I need it now. Chad is not fulfilling any of my needs. All he does is focus on his weed sobriety program. Well, I'll tell you something. I can't remember the last time I smoked a marijuana cigarette. But if he doesn't do something soon, I'm gonna have to go out and find one to smoke.
Oh, Karen, I understand. You do need to smoke a marijuana cigarette. Uh-oh. Speaking of marijuana junkies, here comes that Roxanne.
Oh, hi, Trixie. Hey, Karen. Sorry. I'm trying to quit hemp and I'm going through withdrawals. I'm not sure I can make it, though.
Hey, what about talking with Chad? I mean, if that's all right with Karen.
Wow, that would really help. But Karen, you're Chad's old lady. I want to make sure it's cool with you. I don't see why not. Chad loves trying to help people get off hemp. Give him a text. Hey, who is that? Oh, that's Biff. Oh my, his mustache. My, oh my, is it my imagination, or is Biff packing a lunch?
No, you're not imagining anything, Karen. Old Biff, he packs some of the biggest marijuana cigarettes in town.
Oh, I wonder what it would be like to smoke Biff's marijuana cigarette. Oh my, does he have moves?
Hey, yo, bartender, let me get something to wash down this weed. Whoops, I slipped. Hey man, it's all good. Hey, it's you, Karen, how you doing?
Gee whiz, Biff. How do you know my name?
I know your name because you're one of the foxiest ladies in the AC. How did you know my name, Karen?
Oh, a friend told me you are. Interesting, Biff. You do smell of marijuana.
Hey Karen, I smell like marijuana because I've been smoking marijuana. I have an idea. You want to step out back? Smoke marijuana with me? Huh? Do you?
Oh my, that is a tempting offer, Chad. How about a dance instead?
Right on, foxy lady. Let's cut a rug. Hey Karen, sounds like they're slowing it down. Wanna slow jam?
Okay. I feel your marijuana cigarette pressing against my thigh.
I want you to know it's always here for you whenever you need, Karen.
Wow, Biff. Thank you for the dance. Unfortunately, I have to go. I promised Chad I would accompany him tonight. He's speaking again at a Marijuana Addict Anonymous meeting.
Right on, Karen. Hey, man. If you get bored, you know where to find me.
Oh, Chad, I'm glad you're still home. I apologize. I was with a friend.
Wow, Karen. I thought you knew me, man. You know I don't trip out over weed, but I do get a little upset when my old lady shows up at my crib smelling like weed.
Oh, Chad, I'm perplexed. I don't remember the last time you were inside me. Yet, despite that, you want to question why I smell like weed. Gee golly, Chad, do you even care about me? Do you even want to mount your old lady and tap that ass anymore? What happened, Chad? Ever since you started this Weed Addicts Anonymous program, you have been a total dud. I'm your old lady, Chad. I have needs. You're not meeting my needs, Chad. I need you to meet my needs.
I think maybe we need to take a couple day time out. Figure this out. I need to call my weed sponsor.
Wow, Chad. That's how little you think of us? A little criticism? And you want to take a time out? Who cut who, Chad? You want a time out, Chad? You want a time out? Okay, I'll give you a time out.
We're going to take a little break in the live content because we're going to do a little something we'd like to call weed intervention. Hey boys and girls, this is your bestest pal Spanky reminding each and every one of you, stay off the hemp. Doggone it! Hey man, you know I heard the government's putting chemicals in the hemp to track your online porn site browsing? Yeah, I heard that too, man. Alright. So far, boys and girls, let's go to something different. God. Little social distortion. Alright, we got one more episode popping up. That's right. That's right, Trevor. You kids, alright, it's obvious people need a message, and doggone it, I'll give it to them. Let me find the right... Let me see if I can find a vibe to really kind of... I don't want to talk over anybody. Yeah, man. Yeah, you hemp addicts. Take a look at that, marijuana addicts. You're on a trip, dog, and you're not coming back. Yeah, man, I remember the first time I smoked a marijuana cigarette. Went on a trip, dog. I'm still waiting to come back. That's right, boys and girls. That's all it takes. one marijuana trip, and you can go straight to Palookaville. That's why we at Spanky's, we try to focus on a message. A message puts that in its proper perspective, dog, because it's just not weed you shouldn't be doing. Doggone it. It's a wicked long list of things our authority figures would like us to not do. And doggone it, your good old pal and bestest friend Spanky is telling you, you could always trust your authority figures. They got your back, dog. They'll never let you down. It all pays off in the end, boys and girls. All you have to do is trust the system. Well, hey there, hippie. You get a little dark there, aren't you? No, man. No, dog, I'll tell you what I'm getting. I'll tell you what I'm getting right now, man. Hang on. And then we'll go into a vibe. Uh-oh. Where are you going with this, hippie? Hey, man. Okay, where are you? There you is. It's a long way for... Yeah. One last bit, baby. 'Cause you're on the love train here at Spanks. Spanky's Experimental Puppet and Theater Company, dog. Got to satisfy. That's right, boys and girls. This Valentine's Day, Spanky's gonna take it to the streets, dog. Valley Brook, Oklahoma. Yeah. On the east side, dog. So join us next week for a wonderful special. A very spanky Valley Brook Valentine music type festival vibe. Speaking of which, if you would call yourself a exotic dancer, well, golly gee willikers, Spanky's would like to talk to you. Gee golly. Alright, boys and girls, but until then, we have a little thing called reality. And here you go. Thanks for hanging in for the spoken word, long-winded, I'm high. But we'll close out the big show with the just recently released Spanky's VD Special Part 3. Spanky gonna find that love, dog. Ewan's degenerate! Stop right there! Turn around so Officer Puller can see your mug.
Gee golly, Officer Puller, why are you fucking with me? It's not what it looks like.
Well, wouldn't you know? It's my favorite degenerate Spanky. I tell you what it looks like, pal of mine. It looks like you're high on the hemp again. I should bring you one and lock you up. Instead, I'll do you one better. I'm taking Ewans back to school.
Well, golly gee willikers, Officer Puller. I have a better idea. Instead, why don't you just lick my taint?
Ewans, lock it up. Lock it up, Spankaroo. Let's go, kiddo. You're going back to school.
Welcome. I am Salvatore Bellari. This is episode 3 of Spanky's Valentine's Day Special. In this episode, we hope to answer the question, is it possible for love to blossom within the urban decay that Spanky is surrounded by?
You there, teacher?
I brought one of your degenerate truants back to class. Gee golly, Teach, I was framed. My dog ate my homework, see? Well, Spanky, the first thing you're gonna do, mister, is take off that ridiculous hat. We will not celebrate your filthy drug culture in my classroom. Now, run along. The rest of the children are at recess. Yeah, run along there, Ewans. Oh, hold up. Let Officer Puller help you with something. Gee golly, fuck you, Puller. Hi, Penelope. I'm really excited about the Valentine's Day party at your church. Yeah, it should be a real gas. Is the entire class invited?
Oh, girls, I'm a little on the fence with Spanky. His language can be so inappropriate.
And then I was like, hey, Polar, fuck you, man. Gee golly, Spanky, I love it when you cuss. You're so cool, Spanky.
No lies, Spanky. You're rad because you cuss, man.
Yeah, he uses rough language, but he's so cute. But he's so different.
I know he's different, but he blows grass. I can't have such behavior at my church Valentine's Day party.
Gee, Penelope, just ask him not to bring cannabis. Yes, simply explain to him that it is not a 420 friendly affair. And if he wants to come, well then he should not come stoned.
Yes, I suppose giving Spanky a chance would be the right thing to do.
No way, Spanky. There's no way you can do that. Yeah, no offense, Spanky, but you're not exactly good in science. Gee golly, guys. Don't you know I graduated sum cum laude with a PhD in weedology? Anyway, golly gee, yeah, look it up on the internet. You can make a pipe out of an apple. Gee whiz.
Spanky? Spanky, may I have a word?
Gee golly, Penelope. Sup?
Spanky, I would like to invite you to my Valentine's Day party at my church.
Hey, Spanky's gonna get to go to the party. Yay! Yay! Now we'll really have a party with Spanky there.
But you must promise me, Spanky, you cannot bring any of your devil's lettuce. You know my father's a pastor, and we will not tolerate 420.
Gee golly, Penelope, that sounds swell. And you have my word. No devil's lettuce.
Yo, Spanky. It looks to me like you forgot to say no, buckaroo.
Well, gee golly. I suppose it was a tinge disingenuous of me to promise Penelope I wouldn't get high before her big church dance party.
Yo, Spanky. Maybe it's my imagination, but it looks to me like your plan is to blow grass.
Well, gee golly, I want to take a moment out and give a big shout out to all my homies out there.
Spanky, don't hurt him.
Well, gee golly, homies.
Well, gee golly is right. It would appear as if Spanky has a whole bunch of hijinks planned for the big church dance.
Gee golly, I can't wait to see what they are.
But you'll have to find out next episode. Because right now, your good old pal and bestest friend Spanky, well, let's just say he's a little baked.
Gee golly, boys and girls, it's time to get some brownies.
Hey, Spanky, did you look for a job today?
Gee golly.
Well, that concludes our live episode, man. Let me break character, so to speak. Next day or so is what Spanky likes to call Infrastructure Day, where he likes to go out, get interesting pictures, music, content, etc., all to put together to create an interesting vibe. If you want to contribute, hit us up. Voice actors, bands, whatever, man. The more the merrier. If there's something you want to see Spanky do as a story arc, fuck, write a script, man. We'll do it. This ain't about me, man. This is just about the process of growing old, dog. I'm gonna do these puppet shows, whether or not anybody watches them. But it'd be kind of cool, man, to see a little collaboration. Anyway, if you're so inclined for the yin to Spanky Zhang, start checking out the Art of Floundering podcast, which has finally got back into doing its vibe. And while its primary focus is on artists, musicians, and the often ignored slight tangent early, this season will be subject to pain, man. If you're not familiar with it, fucking, I'm so fucking thankful for you. I'm happy for you, dog. But I'd like you to be familiar with the issues of those that have to live with chronic pain and the bullshit one has to go through. Well, gee golly, that's not in keeping with Spanky, so let's get back to that. I know it sounds crazy, but I believe Spanky's is lightning in a bottle. If Ewans would look at the content a month and a half ago to now, it may not be great, but the technological leap, and we're only going to keep getting better, man. And eventually, somebody other than a poor kid in the Midwest who's strung out on hemp, who cries out for help, that we try to reach and say, yes, son, there is a life beyond hemp. Besides that, one person, man. Sure, we're big in Europe, but we ain't exactly what you would call influencer in the puppetry. I suppose you say we're punk rock, when punk rock was punk and not some sort of marketing extension. We're getting too deep for Spanky, so boys and girls, thanks a lot for tuning in. If you dig the backtrack, the reinterpretation of Strip My Mind by the Red Hot Chili Peppers, well, that is the one and only Will Dick of the Art of Floundering podcast, formerly of the band Mexican Vasectomy way back in the day. He's of the delusion that there is a fusion between flamenco, hip-hop, blues, and anything else you can think of, dog. It's there, dude. There's a sound in my head. I don't know, man. But if you play guitar, harmonica, whatever, and you want to collaborate, let me know. With that said, from Atlantic City, New Jersey, Paris Island, South Carolina, BFE, Idaho, and a little town I like to call Norman, Oklahoma. How the fuck did I wind up here, man? Dog. Growing old in the OK. Dude, this ain't the beach. Where's my Harley at, man? Gee golly, boys and girls. It's time for our afternoon smoke break. With that said, stay off the hemp, be good to one another, peace and love, and most of all, man, make time for puppets, dog. Later.